Morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski on this Tuesday morning. It is a dreary morning out there. It is foggy. It's a little bit drizzly out there. In some cases, there's a little bit more than just drizzle, where it's more in the way of light rain or freezing rain. There's even been a little bit of light snow. Southeast Nebraska, and for the local 4 viewing area, it'd be Jefferson, Gage, and Pawnee County. And then in northern Kansas, Republic County, I believe, is included as well, although it may have changed. Yep, Republic County, there you go. I shifted this graphic, the map, just so you can see it a little bit here. That is until 10 a.m. in Kansas. On the Nebraska side of things, it goes until noon today here. That's where there's a little bit more in the way of light moisture that's going to cause some icy conditions in spots. Now, we've got a widespread dense fog advisory that is out. All of the areas included for most of these locations. It goes until noon today. Now, there is a chance that some places this could get either extended out further in time into the afternoon. Other places it may expire, but then maybe get reissued tonight, possibly. That's something Weather Service offices have talked about. But for now, most of these locations, it goes until noon today. So we've got fog, we've got drizzle, and in some cases to the southeast, some light rain or freezing rain. And this is going to be a bigger concern more towards the southeast. It is icy, even where, not just here, but in other areas, it's a little bit icy due to the freezing drizzle. So prepare for slick road conditions when you're out there this morning. Is it super slick? For most, no. But it is going to be slick out there, so be careful. And this is just going to continue throughout the day today. That best chance of that moisture will shift towards east central Nebraska and then eventually northwest Iowa towards the end of the afternoon. If you want good weather, you got to go out west. The panhandle of Nebraska is going to warm up. The rest of us will see temperatures barely rise today. Tonight, we barely fall off with the clouds and the fog and the drizzle still around. And there's going to be a little bit of legitimate light moisture here, some light rain or freezing rain, depending on that temperature profile in southeastern areas. As we get into the day tomorrow, it's just more of the same. Now, out west, again, maybe a little more sun there. The rest of us kind of gloomy, cloudy, maybe a little foggy, maybe some drizzle out there. And again, I think these areas in the east and southeast could see a little more rain and freezing rain. Again, depending on that temperature profile, it's going to make the difference between rain and freezing rain, drizzle and freezing drizzle, fog and freezing fog. That's kind of the way the game is played here. Tomorrow night, still pretty cloudy out there. Still maybe some limited moisture, mainly over eastern Nebraska. And I could even see a few spotty areas of some drizzle and freezing drizzle here and there. You see the little pinks showing up here and there. Out west, a little more clear and colder here, but it also gets warmer during the day out west where there's more sunshine. We might sneak in a little bit of that sunshine by Thursday, but most of the rest of this week still going to be pretty cloudy. We're going to be waiting till the weekend to see more sunshine. So highs today, under the clouds, the fog, low and mid 30s this afternoon. Out west, some sunshine. Highs are going to get into the 40s in the panhandle. Tonight's temperatures down into the 20s and lower 30s. So again, you don't see much fluctuation from daytime to nighttime, especially where the clouds are. Out west, colder. Tomorrow's highs, most of us back into the low and mid 30s. To the west, it might get to the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. The best weather will once again be in the panhandle of Nebraska, but that's also where it gets colder at night, down in the lower 20s. The rest of us mid and upper 20s and lower 30s tomorrow night into Thursday morning. Thursday, a little better. You can kind of tell the difference in who gets more clouds and who has more sunshine. More clouds, more snowpack, temperature staying in the 30s. Out west, a little more sunshine, temperatures getting in the 40s, even low 50s in Sydney. We're going to be waiting a little bit yet here in the Tri-Cities. You can see not a lot of sunshine these coming days ahead. One more cloudy day on Friday keeps us on the cooler side. But it now looks like Saturday, most of us are going to return to mostly sunny skies. And that's going to continue Sunday and Monday as well. Now, I will also mention Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the winds will be slightly higher than these 4 days right in here. Not super windy. Not even super breezy, but winds will get a little over 10 miles per hour again over the weekend into early next week. But that's also going to start to warm things up, melt off more snow. We're going to get better, and it gets even better beyond the 7-day forecast. We might be pushing mid-50s by the last day of January and the first day of February next Wednesday and Thursday. And in fact, the long range outlook from the Climate Prediction Center from next Tuesday all the way through Monday, February 5th, showing that we are likely to stay above average during that time. Most of the country will be, but especially in the upper Midwest, the northern and the central plains, we see a lot of warmth ahead of us here. As for precipitation, the outlook for that same time frame to next Tuesday, the 30th, all the way through February 5th, that's on a Monday, showing us to be above average precipitation. I don't think we will see much, though, until you get towards the latter part of that, around the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of February, we may see some moisture. There's going to be a lot more moisture over the western U.S., and some of it may start to approach as we get towards the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of February. And I'm going to show you that in just a little bit on some of the long-range models here. So let's start with the first one here. This is the European model. Again, there's the moisture today. Moving to the east. Another round tonight and tomorrow. That kind of clips by southeastern areas. Moves on out of here. We may even still get a little bit more into tomorrow night or early on Thursday morning there, mainly over southeastern areas. A little bit of sun on Thursday. Then more clouds Friday with one more system passing to our south. And then after Friday, here it comes. Here's the sunshine. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and beyond. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Great weather. Late next week, it might cool down a little bit. And there's all that moisture I was talking about over the western U.S. It may finally start to sneak our way as we get towards next weekend, the first weekend of February. Let me show you all the moisture. Look at all that moisture out west. That's why they were looking at a lot of above average precipitation in the long range outlook, the 8 to 14 day outlook out west. And some of that may sneak our way as we get towards the 3rd, 4th, 5th of February. GFS models pretty similar. Again, southeastern areas today. A lot of gloom and clouds for most of us, a little drizzle. More moisture later tonight and into tomorrow across southeastern areas. And then we'll look at the next chance Friday, mainly staying to our south. But the clouds will stick around on Friday for the most part. But then as we get into Saturday, Sunday, Monday, here comes the sunshine. Even warmer temperatures expected beyond that. It's looking really good. And then again, late next week, as we get towards Thursday, Friday, increasing clouds and eventually some moisture. And again, I talked about that moisture out west. Oh, wrong graphic there. Come on. You can do it. There we go. There it is, the moisture over the western and the southwest part of the United States, which may eventually sneak our way around the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th of February. Well, finally, we're going to wrap things up by looking at the temperature outlook across the country here in the coming week and a half ahead. Again, we're still on the cool side, not terrible. Western Nebraska warmer these next few days. But as we jump ahead to about Saturday and Sunday, here's where it starts to get better. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, look at that. All the warmth that spreads over the middle part of the country. It's going to get really nice next week. We're going to start to melt off some snow and ice very rapidly next week. And it looks like it's going to stick around through at least Friday of next week, according to the European model. No bitterly cold air coming anytime soon. The GFS model, I'm guessing it's going to be a little less aggressive with the warmth. We'll see here. I haven't looked at this graphic yet. Again, here it comes Saturday. It's the beginning. Sunday's better. Monday, and then there it is. There's the warmth that really builds in next week here. And it looks like it's going to stick around. The one thing that would concern me at the very end is what you see right there. Will this start to move in around maybe the 4th, 5th, 6th of February? We'll see. That's a long ways out yet, but I see that there. That kind of catches my eye as something that may eventually sneak our way and move this heat out of here, or this warm air out of here. But next week looks mighty fine. I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. I hope it's a good one for you. David will be filling in for me on Wednesday, so there will be no Facebook Live or recording from me. But I will be back on Thursday morning, and I'll be with you the rest of this week here. But you're not missing much. It's just more gloom and fog and drizzle and stuff like that anyway. So Dave will cover that tomorrow, and I will be back with you again on Thursday. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful couple of days, and I will see you all again on Thursday. Take care, and God bless. Bye.